All right, all right, all right. How's everybody doing? It's good to see you guys here. Good to see you first thing there in the morning there, Bruce. Bruce in the afternoon. Good thing to see you here first thing in the afternoon, Bruce. Nice to see you. And John C. Gaisley. One of these days, John, I'm going to say it right the first time. It's nice to see you guys here. We got a lot more people watching than what's putting up their marquees. If you guys want to put your marquees up, we'll make you famous. All right, let's get started. Let's rock and roll. The market's been crazy today. They dropped and flushed first thing in the morning, and then they come back a little bit. Let's see how they're doing. Let's come in here and drop this down here, blow the screen up just a little bit. Up in the upper left-hand corner, we have the S&P 500. In the upper right-hand corner, we have the Dow. In the bottom left-hand corner, we have the Russell 2000. And in the bottom right-hand corner, we have the NASDAQ 100. All right, I told you out on the front marquee and the little thing that we're going to talk about drag and drop orders, and that's track and trade. Track and trade is a kind of a unique trading platform in that it doesn't have a order entry dialog box, yet it is a trading platform. So how do you have a trading platform without an order entry dialog box? Well, it's drag and drop orders. Okay, so you have to drag and drop your orders on the screen. It's a visual application designed for visual investors. So if you want to visually represent where your orders are going to be and be able to very quickly and fast move those orders up and down to the specific areas of support and resistance that you want them, track and trade is the name of the game, because it is a drag and drop trading tool, trading application. And that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be using the drag and drop orders to place orders. And I'm going to show you how that's done. We'll do it in a number of different ways. So we can also just hit market orders. We have little buttons over here that you can just go bang and hit the button and boom, you're in the market just like that. But of course, then at that point, there's no reason to drag and drop it because you're not using a stop or limit or QOCOs. All right. OCO orders are one cancels other. So it ties them together in a visual aspect. And I'm going to go through and show you some of that stuff. It's really quite cool. And if you would like to get a copy of the software I'm using, you can come over here to trackandtrade.com, download it. I'm going to be using live futures version. And that's the one where we can day trade without any no pattern day trading rules, because it's trading out of the Chicago markets. And those are the markets you want to trade if you're going to day trade with no pattern day trading rules. All right. We do love the stocks version too. And we do a lot of that stocks trading stuff. So we do that on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we come out here, and in the afternoon session, we trade Power Hour with the drag and drop tools from Track and Trade. All right. Track and Trade has won Stocks and Commodities Annual Reader's Choice Award 7 times. This thing says 6. It's actually been 7. And so that's kind of a cool little piece of software. And I wanted to bring that to your attention that that's the one we're using. And so you can go get you a copy and try it out for 2 weeks for free. All right. They don't even ask if your name or number, your email address or nothing, I don't think. Maybe they start asking for your email address so they can send you some instructions, but I don't know. Anyway, you can go try it out at trackandtrade.com. All right, we're going to come in here, and I'm going to just enlarge the screen a little bit so we can see some of these. It looks like the markets are moving pretty good here. But that's been kind of the way these things have been moving in the last few sessions. We come out here and the markets have moved really good on the from my time, 12 o'clock until 1. And then it seems like right as Power Hour gets going, around 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock my time, from 12 to 1, they've been moving pretty good. And then it seems like when we get in here at 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock, they slow down. And that's unusual. Usually we have, during the last hour of the day, is the most, the most activity. But that's not been the case lately. All right, so we are looking at some very unique charts. As I mentioned, this is the S&P, the Dow, Russell, and the NASDAQ. And we're also using a Heiken Ashi bars. And I've also got in here this this chart down here in the bottom right-hand corner. This is the NASDAQ 100, and it's a 1-minute chart. So those are 1-minute charts. That's the full size, not the micro. You can get a micro that's 10 times smaller. If you're new and you're just learning how to trade, then I would recommend you start off with the micros. And then the minis, this mini on the NASDAQ, it's relatively large. Okay, we're going to take a little short position on it right now. I hit the wrong one. Doggone it. We're going to take a short position. We just took a short position off the break of that trend. The other market already went, right? So we can see that. And I just hit market order. I didn't use the drag and drop tool, but you can see this market already came in and started to drop on the Dow. And so when that market started to go, as we were sitting here pontificating, that thing started to drop. It looked like it was getting ready to drop too. I thought it might follow along. So these markets have a tendency to kind of porpoise along, trying to go together a little bit. And so if that one falls, generally I anticipate the other one's going to fall too. Same with this one here. It looks like to me the Russell wants to go too. So we can drop one in on the Russell. I better drop in a stop order. All right. And that's where we're going to use a drag and drop. Watch this. I grab this little stop order. I have to have the one that highlighted right here. This is the market that's highlighted, the red one. So that's one we're operating on, but I can bring that full screen if we want to, but I don't really want to because I'm watching this NASDAQ at the same time. So I got this one highlighted in red. I'm going to bring a stop order in. This is my drag and drop order. See that? I can move it on the screen wherever I want. If I put it below, it's a stop order it's a sell stop. If I bring it above, it's a buy stop. And since I'm long the market, I'm just going to stick that in there. I don't want to lose too much if it comes back. We'll just drop our stop order right there. I want it to decisively and move in my favor. Same thing over here. So I've activated this one just by clicking on it, making the header red. So I come in here and drop my stop order. I'll just drop it right back there, one bar back. Notice that I just drop it in there, just draw it on there, and I don't have to pull up a dialog box and put the quantity in, put the market and put the minute and put and waste all my time. I can just drag it right in there. And if I want to move it, to move an order, all I have to do is just grab onto it and move it. I can just move it just like that. All right. So I can move it, put it where I want. Looks like this market's already not going to drop. It was going to fool us. It's like, I'm going to fool you guys. Ha ha ha. Come on. Don't play this stupid game with me. Look, Russell's going to start to rally again. Right as it broke those blue lights, it's going to turn and start to go up. I did notice that we did have a nice 3-drive pattern in here. Drive 1, drive 2, drive 3. And it's already trying to go back up and stop us out. You rotten little dog. Look at that. We may get the same thing out of the NASDAQ. We may get a little rise. I thought it might follow that Dow down. That Dow's making a nice move down. I thought we'd get a nice move out of the NASDAQ down. But no, the Russell's taking off and trying to go long right here. Come on, you rotten little machine. I'm going to drag. The nice thing about these drag and drop orders, I can come in here and trail it. I'm going to trail on that ATR dot. So that little yellow dot right there. We're only short one contract. If it drop again and make a new candle, break a new high, new low, I could get in again, put a second one on there. But with the fact that this thing started to rally over here, it doesn't give me a lot of confidence that this thing's going to flush for me. Come on. That Dow's still going down. Everything stops and dies right when I come in and start to trade. Look how beautiful this thing was. Of course, this was a little choppy through here. We're getting a little chopped down through here. Doesn't want to drop, does it? We're pulling in our stop, coming in a little tighter. We're bringing that stop in automatically on those yellow dots. There we go. There we go. If we can get it to go one more time, if it'll pop one more time, give me some confidence that it's going to go down. I'll pop a second one in there. But right now, we're just holding on to one. I need a little bit more confidence that it's going to fall. I ain't getting it. I ain't getting that confidence. I ain't got no confidence in this market. It's in a nice uptrend, but man alive, look at that. 3-drive pattern to the top. That Russell is time to put a fork in it and watch it go. Flush out. Here we go. Are we going to go now? Can we put a second one in on the NASDAQ? Let's drop a second one in just in case. So we got 2 trailing stops, both on the yellow dot. We can bring this one in here. We'll just take a little quick scalp on that one. We'll do a little scalp and trail. Scalp and trail. So we'll take a quick scalp. If it'll just test that low down there, go down there. See if you can break that low. If you break that low, we'll take one off. Just take a quick little profit on the scalp. Help us pay for our expenses. There we go. And then we'll let the other one trail out. Okay, there we go. That NASDAQ, man, that's a all right. We'll keep watching. Looks like we're going to try one more time over here on the Russell to fall again. Didn't quite at the top of that third drive. I don't really want to go long on that. So we'll have to wait and see. But look at that Dow. It's coming, making that nice little ABC pattern. Is that what we're going to get? 1, 2, 3. See if it'll rise and then fall again. Well, we're trying to go short again on the Russell. We could wait on that one because that dumb thing. It's an A1 to the downside. A1, X1S, A1, X3S, A1. Isn't it? That's our X3 right there. X3. It's an X3 right there. We're not getting anywhere with our NASDAQ, are we? It's just chopping, chopping, chopping. The Dow is the one that seems a little happier up here. Let's see if we get a little pullback on the Dow. Let's see if that thing's going to flush one more time. Oh, I don't trust that NASDAQ. I almost want to just take it off. It's being so stupid and choppy. It's going to come back and stop us out. We're going to lose a bunch of money. I just feel like I want to tighten my stop there. And if it does come back, just call it quits on this one. This thing ain't performing for me. Just take it off. Come on, you. Ain't performing. So we got out of that one. Just too many topping and bottoming tails. What a worthless market. Died on us. Now watch it turn and flush like a rock. I'm expecting this Dow to give us an opportunity to take another short position here. Now here's a neat thing we can do with drag and drop orders. Watch this. We can come in here, and if we think this thing's going to turn and start to fall, we can take a stop order. Now we can program it in to do it on one of these buttons, but we'll do it manually. We'll just drop it in there like that. And then we come in and we go edit and we say, okay, we're going to trail price bars back, and we're just going to trail one price bar back. We can sometimes do 1.1, like 1 and a minimum move. That accommodates the spread. So that's one minimum move, and we could take a short position as soon as the first candle to break a new low. All right, so we'll see if that happens. And it'll just keep following up one price bar back till the first candle break a new low and down. Then we'll anticipate another flush in that market. We could do the same thing here on the NASDAQ, but it's just being stupid. Look at the topping tails and bottoming tails. We're using a Heikin-Ashi bar. You see, if I turn the Heikin-Ashi off, that's the difference between Heikin-Ashi and turn Heikin-Ashi on. So I turn Heikin-Ashi on. It's kind of like cheat codes. I like those, so I turn those on. And then the S&P up here in the top left-hand corner, that is a 1-minute chart. And the NASDAQ down here in the bottom right corner, that is a 1-minute chart. But up here in the upper right corner, the Dow, that is a range 6 chart, meaning that each price bar is a minimum 6 minimum moves. Of course, it's then Heikin-Ashi, so it smooths it. Same with this one down here in the left corner. This is a range 6 as well. So it's not a minute chart. There's no time involved in those, just trend. All right. Nothing's happening. Everything's dying on us. This is going into a fourth drive, X4. That's crazy, man. Crazy. I want to take a short position off that. Let's drop one in here. We're going to just, oh, looks like we might be a little too late to drop it. Oh, look at the NASDAQ now. It's starting to run to the downside. We should have stayed in, Land. You should just put it on your yellow dots and stayed in. But I didn't. I didn't. You just drag and drop that in there, edit, and we'll tell it to trail on the little yellow dots, which is the ATR. We'll say okay. And if that yellow ATR dot flips over, boy, now I'm feeling bad about that NASDAQ. Of course, it ain't trending. And now it's coming back on us again anyway. Come on, we need a nice trend. Let's get a nice trend. Otherwise, we're going to have to resort back to our Minesweeper. Minesweeper. There comes the Dow. Marching in there. All right, come on, keep her going. Oh, we don't have a stop in on our Dow, do we? We have one over here. Let's just drop one at break even. We'll just drop it right there. And then we'll say edit, and we'll tell that one to trail on the ATR as well. The S&P is trying to drop. I don't know if I really want to put one on the S&P. Guess we could. We'll wait. That's got three bars down. We'll wait for a fourth bar so it won't pull back a little bit, and then we'll give us another opportunity to get in. Wait for it to actually prove that it wants to go down. The Dow's the only one that's moving for us. We should have put on more than one on the Dow. Just put a single contract in there. Haven't felt that confident in this market. I'm not getting a lot of flat tops and flat bottoms. Lots of topping tails and bottoming tails. That's not a good sign. That's a lousy trend when you get that. No strength in the trend. No marrow in the bones. Hey, we got some more guys in here. Kirk, there we go. It's nice to see you, Kirk. Got Gary White in here saying hello. It's good to see you guys. Get some more people up there if you guys want to say hello. Just letting them run right now. Just letting them ride. Let's watch that S&P. Oftentimes what we'll get is we'll get 3 bars in the direction we want, get a couple bars back, and then we'll get another drop. We'll see if we can't get a little ABC out of this S&P right here. A little ABC out of the S&P. This one here is just Dow Jones just flushing out a little bit. We got trailing stop on here. We dropped that thing in there. See, oh, look at that, NASDAQ. Now I'm not feeling so bad. I thought I was going to feel bad on that, but oh, look, the Russell's coming back against us too. It didn't flush out. My goodness sakes. Got no strength. No strength. Rotten little piece of crap. That's the VWAP right there, and it's just dancing along the VWAP. Now look at the NASDAQ. You want to try and trade that NASDAQ? It says let's go long right there. That's a nice little mathematically calculated trend line. And it's saying, hey, you should get on long right here, Lan. You should go up. You should take me long. Do we want to take that thing long? We could put one in there, I guess. Just take a real quick little long position on it. It's going to break down already. Piece of crap. Went into a little wedge formation. See, it's faking you out to the upside. Everybody jumps in to go long, and then it comes back, stops everybody out. Let's see what it does now. We got no strength. Come on. You do something. Look, now that little Russell's trying to fake everybody out back out to the top again. Well, we got stopped out on the NASDAQ. Came down to the 50% level. Barely gave us a little few pennies back. Not even enough to break ourselves back to break even. It looks like the same thing's happening today that's been happening in the last few days, where power hour has not been powerful. Wimpy hour. We're going to have to rename it. Wimpy hour. I think the hour before power hour is the power hour. How do we rename that? The hour before power hour. The hour before power hour. Maybe we'll just meet you guys an hour before power hour. We'll trade that one. That one always, I like the top of the hour on the couple of hours before that anyway, myself. That's when I like to trade. But you know, we had some good luck on power hour before. But today doesn't seem like a good one again. Another rotten day in power hour. I can't make the market move, guys. I don't have that. Ooh. I'm casting a spell. Ooh, that should do it. I have that power. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get some black magic voodoo dolls. One for each market. One for the S&P, one for the Dow, one for the NASDAQ, and one for the Russell. And I'm going to poke them with pins. We're going to have to put some bones inside the little dolls. What kind of bones would we put in them? Some Dow Jones bones. Some S&P 500 bones. I don't know how you put some bones in there. Dead cat bones. Get some cow bones. Go out in the desert and find some dead cow bones. We were out in the desert taking a hike one time. Came across a great big old, I mean, this thing had to have been the biggest cow you ever saw. But it was dead. Look, there goes the Dow. Big dead cow, half baked in the sun, half rotted. Whoa, he stunk. All right, looks like our NASDAQ is going to trail higher. We're going to jump into that one just because it looks like the others are trying to pop up. We'll see if we can't get a little rally out of this thing. We got to catch something. We're going to trail up on the ATR with the trailing stop. Should we be optimistic? We can drop, look at that. We can drop a limit order in there up there by the VWAP. See how I did that? See how easy it is to drop an order on the screen? Same thing here. We could take another, this little thing's moving like a little snake in here. Little snaky snake. We need that NASDAQ to go all the way up to that red line. Make us some money. Come on, NASDAQ. We could come in here. We'll right click on this one here. And we'll tell it to trail on the yellow dots. We'll say ATR. Now it'll just sit there and wait for the yellow dots to catch up to it. Once the yellow dots catch up to it, it'll start trailing on the yellow dots. Come on, guys. Russell saying, come and put something on me. I want to go. Look, I'm breaking your yellow dots down here. I want to go up. Do you believe it? I don't. I don't trust it. Trust that, Russell. I don't trust Cousin Russell. Not right now. He's not being very trustworthy. I don't really trust any of them. I think Dow's the only one we can put a little trust in today. Looks like people are trading the Dow. Why didn't you take that long there, Lan? Well, because I was expecting to just make a little tweak and flush again. Didn't think it'd turn around, go up, break new highs. A lot of people like to buy on a break above a previous high. I'm not one of them. Right there. I like to see it go up, break it, flush back down. Then try again, and then go. So let's see if it'll do that for us. NASDAQ petered out on us again. Look, can't keep it up. Needs Viagra. Come on, you rotten little thing. We're going to get stopped out on the NASDAQ. Come on. My goodness sakes. We ain't having any luck today. If it wasn't for bad luck, I wouldn't have any luck at all. All we need to do is make $500. Come on, $500, guys. Can't make one little trend worth $500. One tiny little trend. With a little petering out on us already. Look at that lousy, rotten NASDAQ. Where's my voodoo doll? There we go. We got stabbed by the NASDAQ. Clean it up. I'm really going to get my voodoo dolls. I'm going to get my NASDAQ voodoo doll. I'm going to get my S&P voodoo doll, my Russell voodoo doll, my NASDAQ voodoo doll, my Dow Jones voodoo doll. Oh, look, we're trying to go on the here. We'll pop that one in there real quick. See if we can't get something out of the Dow as it's trying to break above that previous high. So it did a little tiny pullback. It faked us out right in here. Wasn't as big as I thought it was going to be. It only came back one little bar like that. So let's see if it'll go now. All the way up here to the blue line. We'll go to the blue line. That's $140. We're down 145. It's got to go higher than that. Put in a second one, land. You really think this market's going to go? I have no trust in it. I have no trust in it. I don't think it's going to go up there. But if any market's going to move, it's going to look like to me, it's going to be the Dow. It's the only one that's got any kind of play in it at all. Sit up there at the VWAP. Boy, look how quiet. It's really quiet in here today. You think it was a Friday on Christmas Eve? Come on, Dow. Look at that thing there failed on us. Take that off. Come on, Dow. Just up to the VWAP. That's all you got to do. Just go to the VWAP. We just want you to go to the VWAP. Come on, Mr. VWAP. VWAP is like a rubber band. Volume weighted average price. Kind of pulls the market to it. Think of it as a rubber band. It's trying. It's trying, isn't it? It's trying. It's doing its damnedest. Come on. Come on. There it goes. There it goes. Just dragging that in there. Drag and drop. We'll take one off quick. There we go. We got a little profit out of it. There we go. Got the second one. So we're up 125 bucks. But what if it goes to the moon now, Lan? What if you got out and you took all your profits and the market goes to the moon? Well, then you feel bad. But it went to our target price. It went to the VWAP, went right to it. We got our profits. So if it goes above the VWAP, well, then you feel bad. You could have had more contracts on and let the third one go, but we didn't. We only had two. And we wanted to get back to break even. So we got back to break even. The VWAP's usually a spot where it'll kind of bounce. It likes to hit its head off of that and then flush again. That says it can't go blasting right past it, though. But we'll expect it to come up and do a little one of these things. All right. Fibonacci. Put the Fibonacci ruler in there. Have it come back to the delta cone of probability. Hey, that's not what I wanted you to draw. Hey, get out of there. I want a circle. Circle. There's where we think that market's going to come back down to. We'll see. We'll see. See how good of a predictability I have. Well, if you think it's going to come back down there, why don't you take a short position? Well, we could, but I don't think it's going to have enough distance before it's going to just come down and turn around and go back up again. So don't think I have enough room. I could scalp a few with our Minesweeper. You guys want to play a little Minesweeper today? Is it just going to give us one? Just like it did down here? One little pullback and then go again? I don't know. Look at that. One little pullback's all it's given us. But Dow's got more strength than all the rest of them combined. What do you think, Bruce? What do you think we ought to do? I need a green day. We haven't had a green day out here for a while. We had a couple of really bad long days. You don't got to just kind of chip away at those losing days we had. We need to have a green day, even if it's a small green day. I don't want to turn a winner into a loser. We need just a small green day would make me happy today. Bruce says it looks like a Minesweeper day. Yeah, I don't know if we could even get anything out of Minesweeper today, could we? What a rotten day. Look at that NASDAQ. That thing is as flat as a pancake. Come on. Give us something. I'm about ready to take a short position on that Dow. Bouncing off of that VWAP, it wants to fall. But that'll be a fake break. Fake fall. Watch it fake out right there. Now what you gonna do, Dow? Now that you got my money, what you gonna do? Take it, or give it back? Take it or give it back. Says I ain't going to give it back. I'm just going to wander sideways, take everybody's money, watch them jump in and out. That's what I like to do. Oh, yeah? I need my voodoo doll. Come on, come on. There we go. Give me a little bit of a break here. S&P giving us some. What the heck are you jumping around like that for? 1, 2. Well, topping tail on that one. Topping tail, topping tail, topping tail. That's just weak. Oh my gosh. What the heck was that, Mr. Dow Jones? Why's your stop so far back, Lan? Well, it hasn't even broke the stupid yellow dots yet. I want the yellow dots to flip. Those are set to trail on the yellow dots, but they haven't even flipped yet. Well, why'd you go in if the yellow dots didn't flip? Well, I thought I would try and preempt the yellow dots flipping, but I guess that sometimes you better just wait. We could come in here and tell it to trail on the blue dots. Why is this one down here on the trail and that one up there is a trail? What's the difference? This one down here is an OCO. It's connected, so we have different sections for OCOs. We're going to do the blue light here. And then this one we'll put on the blue light too. There's no ATR light, so bulls and bears blue light. Nope. We couldn't even get our stop in fast enough. Oftentimes it'll go up, touch that blue light, and turn on and flush. So if you want to, you could just put your order back in there. Put your order back in there, Lan. Dollar cost average. Well, that's a dangerous game. That's a dangerous game, my friend. Come on. Either shit or get off the pot. Well, all you can do is sit on your hands. Everything's going back up again. We're on the wrong side of history. Told you I didn't think it was going to drop that far. Didn't even drop as far as I thought it might. I thought it might at least go down to the 38.2. At least give us enough room to put our stops to break even. Why are you just hanging on to it, Land? Why don't you get out? Well, just waiting a second. Just hold your horses for a second. Just hold your ponies for 1 second. It's got lots of topping and bottoming tails in there. It's not like we're getting real strong movements there. Not like it's telling us it's going to take off and go to the moon. We got only one flat bottom in there, maybe two. Got lots of topping tails in there. Lots of bottoming tails. I think it's just trying to fake everybody out and say, I'm going to fake you out to the upside. Then I'm going to flush out the bottom. Although this market, everybody's gone home. Everybody's gone home. Watch, it'll take off and start running all over the place, going crazy at 10 minutes too. That's what it did last time too, huh? We sat here with the market doing nothing. Took us just scraping. Such hard work, scraping and scraping to try and get a few pennies out of this piece of crap. Only to have it run like a mad dog the last 10 minutes. There we go. There's our 38.2 I thought we were going to hit. Take it off, Land. Take it off. Take it off, Land. Take it off. Last time I took it off early, you said, what if it goes higher? What if it goes higher? Why'd you take it off? Took one off. Now, come on, you rotten little dog. Let's see you move. Move for me. Give me a little bit of a trend here. Try and hand me just a tiny one. No, that's a tiny one. That's a too tiny of a one. Come on. 50%. Come on. Come down to 50%. Come on. Stab you with our steely knives. Stick a pin in it. Stick a pin in it. Where's your trust, Land? Don't you have trust? Don't you trust? Not in these markets. Heck no. You kidding me? They haven't proven themselves to be trustworthy. $15-minute bell. And this thing's coming back against us already. No. That thing's falling. We got one on the blue light, one on the yellow light, and neither one of them are doing anything. It's just like pulling teeth to try and get anything out. This done market. No, no, no. You won't even drop for me enough to get a break even? Nope. Left us with a $25 profit. Well, guys, POS day. POS day. Okay, what are we going to do? Right? You can't make money if the market won't move. So you gonna wait the last 10 minutes of the day? Nope. I'm burned out. That lousy thing took it all out of me. So that's January. Let's go to February. We're having just bad days. What's today? Wait a second. Power. How can you have today's? Oh, the 18th. Look at this. We haven't traded a good power hour day for 0.25. No, not 0.25. 25 point. $25. Then we got to take our commissions and fees out of that. That ain't no red day, green day. Didn't even get enough to pay our commissions and fees. All right. That's all she wrote. We got nothing for our cash cow portfolio. Although we did get paid out. We did get paid out 50,000. I think we got like $3,522. Oh no, that's Tesla. We didn't get that. Misty. Oh, that's the one we're waiting for. We're waiting for Tesla. Misty on the 17th. Oh, yesterday we got paid out on Misty. How much? Misty gave us, I don't know, we're going to find out tomorrow morning. We'll fill this in tomorrow morning. All right, guys, come and watch and see what we made on Misty tomorrow morning, but it's going to be a nice payout. And we'll put that in here. We'll get a 17, I think it says. We'll go take a look and see. I'm expecting around $5,000. Yep. Maybe 6. Around $5,000 tomorrow on our Misty payout. We'll see. All right, that's what we got for us today. February, it's just been a crappy month. We're down $3,485. We still got some options we got to look at tomorrow too. So tomorrow morning, bright and early, 8 a.m., be here or be square. And I got a Sunday school lesson for you. Well, look, good thing we didn't sit there and keep trying to go in and out of that dumb thing. Look at that Dow. Just dead. Dead. All right, what's your Sunday school lesson? Sunday school lesson. Plan your trade, trade your plan. Get the right tools for the job. Most real live trading platforms have a platform fee. Don't think you can beat this guy trading like that guy. If you're going to day trade, don't try and do it on your cell phones. You can't beat guys that have nice, beautiful trading platforms doing that. You're going to get your hiney handed to you. Now, you can do investments that way, long-term, buy and hold stuff. Who cares? You don't have to have, you'd still be better off using a platform that gave you some indication of when to get in and out of a market, accumulation distribution models. And we talk about that in Pit News Magazine. Pit News Magazine? What's Pit News Magazine? Oh, my gosh. You're kidding me. You don't know what Pit News Magazine is? Oh my gosh. Can you believe that, guys? These guys don't know what Pit News Magazine is. Think we ought to tell them? All right.
Hey everyone, it's Claire here. Are you ready to take your trading knowledge to the next level? Welcome to Pit News Magazine, your trusted source for trading intelligence. Whether you're a seasoned trader or just starting out, this magazine delivers the insights you need to stay ahead of the market. Featuring articles from experts like Dr. Scott Brown, Aidan Gray, myself, and of course Mr. Lan Turner. Pit News brings you exclusive strategies, deep dives into market psychology, and powerful trading techniques. Find out about the exponential power of growth, seasonal trading secrets, and even Lan's latest wild eye, crazy eye iron butterfly strategy. Each issue is packed with expert trading strategies, top stock picks, key seasonal trading insights, and comprehensive analysis of commodity futures and ETFs. You'll also find tips on technical analysis, option strategies, and much more. No matter your trading interests, we've got you covered. And the best part? You can learn your way. Listen to each recorded article, read the full in-depth lessons, or watch our video breakdowns. It's trading education on your terms. Right now, we're offering a special deal. Get your first full year of Pit News for only $19.97. That's 50% off the regular price. 12 issues of powerful trading insights, backed by our 100% satisfaction guarantee. So, don't miss out on this limited time offer. Head to pitnews.com and subscribe today. Empower yourself, enrich your trading strategies, and stay informed with Pit News Magazine. Trading intelligence right at your fingertips. Okay, let's get back to Mr. Turner. Thanks for sticking with me.
All right. That's it. That's our day. We will see you guys tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock, bright and early, and we'll fill in our portfolio or passive aggressive. I call it passive aggressive. Passive income portfolio tomorrow at 8 a.m. 8 a.m. Mountain Time. Okay. We'll see you then, guys. Take care.